wineries, breweries, events, and more. Maya Acosta here this morning with Claire Scotti. Claire, how are you?
I'm doing great. This is my favorite time of the year.
Me too. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this cool, crisp, fresh weather when you walk outside in the morning and lovely afternoons. It is just, I don't know, my favorite time of year as well.
Right? And we had the little eclipse happening a couple nights ago.
That was super cool.
That was so fun. So just, I love the weather. I love all the fun things happening. Every day there's something happening, I feel.
Yeah.
And this is just a really great time to be in Tehachapi.
It really is. And I don't know. I'm going to make the bold statement that out of all the places in Kern County to be in the fall, Tehachapi is it.
Yes.
We've got the mountains, we've got all the trees, the wineries that'll make you feel nice and cozy, drinking your wine on a lovely fall afternoon. So if you're really wanting to do fall right, come to Tehachapi.
Yes, agreed. I agree with that bold statement.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Maybe not too bold, but but if people are wanting to, as we were saying, enjoy this lovely weather and the wonderful atmosphere that we have going on here in town, how can they do so?
Yes, there's so much happening this weekend. So heading over to our vineyards first, we have harvest season. Everybody is trimming those grapes, harvesting them, crushing them. We have a couple vineyards. We have Dorner Family Vineyard and Tehachapi Winery. They are making wine at the facility. Cool. So they're going through the whole process. If you are on social media, make sure to follow Dorner Family Vineyards because they just did a really cool little video and a reel on the whole process.
Nice.
So yeah, snipping the grapes, crushing them, getting them going through the whole fermentation process. When you first get it started, it's called a crush.
Okay.
So we're so excited, and I love this time of year too because you get to see that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, a couple years from now, that's going to be some good wine.
You're right.
And then I know Tehachapi Winery has their fall festival coming up here on October 12th. And you'll get to crush grapes yourself. You get to get in there and stomp those grapes with your feet like Lucy. And so that's going to be so fun where people get to engage and be part of that harvest season. But all the vineyards are working on that right now. But that doesn't mean that they don't have entertainment and food. So Triassic, they're open Friday through Sunday, noon to 6. They will have charcuterie boxes available all throughout the weekend. And then on Saturday, they have Preston Smith playing at 3:30, and Poke Express will be there all day. And then in the evening, they have another cigar night.
Ooh.
Yes, starting at 6 p.m., $30, and you get to learn about cigars and snip a cigar, and puff on one, see if it's your thing. Or if you are a cigar enthusiast, you're going to really enjoy the different varietals and whatnot that they have. I mean, I'm talking wine. I don't know if there's a varietal of cigar, but
I'm like, I don't know any better. Yeah, that sounds right.
So maybe I'll go and learn. But you can reserve your spot by calling 661-822-5341. Triassic has a couple other really fun things coming up next weekend on the 27th. They have a spooky dream catcher craft happening. That's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of getting into the Halloween spirit, but with dream catchers and looks like all kinds of really cool materials to put in there. And they all look really neat when they're done. So very excited about that. And then on September 29th, Triassic will be hosting a 3-course dinner.
Okay.
And this is Meals by Meryl, and she does a lot of really fancy, high-end, wonderful food. So you're going to be looking forward to a roasted fall roots salad to start, and a cognac seared steak.
Ooh.
And there's also a sweet potato vegetarian version for those out there. And then ending it will be a delicious chocolate mousse with raspberries and fresh whipped cream.
That sounds delicious.
Right? So good. And then paired with wines all throughout the evening. So that's from 5 to 7, September 29th. And again, call 661-822-5341 to grab those reservations.
Awesome.
Then heading over to Dorner Family Vineyard, they have their Oktoberfest happening. Yeah.
What a fun event.
Right? It's so fun every year, and it gets bigger and bigger. Tons of vendors and the German pretzels, German beer, award-winning wine, hot dogs, pulled pork meals, charcuterie, gelato, slushies, all the good things. And they're going to call it their Rocktoberfest because they have tons of music as well. So we've got Robert Heft starting things out on Saturday at noon, and he's going to play until 3. And then Dave Wilson is picking it up after that until 6. And then Robert Heft and Dave Wilson will be playing. I apologize. I wasn't reading my notes correctly. And then Flashback is picking it up at 3.
Gotcha.
And then on Sunday, Mean Gene Band will be playing from 1 to 5 all throughout the day. Make sure you get there early to get a good parking spot.
Yeah.
It fills up and it's just so much fun. People stay all day long and they love cruising the craft vendors. You always find something wonderful.
Yeah. And their whole property is just so beautiful. It, again, enhances that fall feeling. They're nice among the trees and it's beautiful out there.
Yes, agreed. Over at Tehachapi Wine and Kettle Company, they have Guitar Ted playing from 2 to 5 on Saturday and Mike Heckathorn playing from 2 to 5 on Sunday. And they have their full menu, delicious things, everything from charcuterie to chimichurri and all those award-winning wines as well. So you can't really go wrong at Tehachapi Wine and Cattle. And then over at Tehachapi Winery, they have Zumba and Wine on Sunday at 1 p.m. And this is with Tiffany Michael, who unfortunately is leaving Tehachapi.
Oh.
She's moving. And so this will be the last Zumba and Wine event with her.
Oh, man.
I know. So if you're a big fan of this, make sure you mark your calendar for Sunday. It will be at 1 p.m., $20 for non-members. This is hosted by Space Flow Yoga and Tehachapi Winery. So
Very cool.
And then after you Zumba, you get to enjoy a glass of wine.
Ah, what a nice reward.
Yes. And as I mentioned earlier, on October 12th, they're doing their big harvest festival. Mm-hmm. And so lots of different kinds of food, all kinds of entertainment, vendors, hay rides, grape stomping, so much fun.
Fun.
Yes. Over at Stray Leaves, they are open Thursday through Saturday, 3 to 8 p.m. And, they've been winning all kinds of awards as well. So you can probably get like a whole flight just of all the golds.
Oh, yes.
And so that's really fun too. And remember, if you can't pick a place, you can always hop on Discover Tehachapi Tours, and we'll take you around to 3 different wineries so you can choose and learn all about the different wines. Full lunch is included, and of course, wine and water, dad jokes, all kinds of fun.
All the fun.
Yeah. Heading over to our breweries, the Cantina, which is a collaboration between Old West Brewing and Mango House Lounge. They have a bottle release happening this Friday.
Cool.
So they're releasing the Red Mare, which is a red ale that's infused with chocolate, like Mexican chocolate. And so there's some really nice cocoa notes in there and a little tiny bit of spice.
Yum.
And so, yeah, it's really, really, really good. So that's at 4 p.m. on Friday. And then you can hit them up anytime throughout the weekend over there at Mango House Lounge off Highway 202, kind of over by Empire King and that shopping center area. Over at West Lane on Thursday, they have their happy hour and Lupita's Hot Tamales will be there. On Friday, Vinyl Night by House of Wax, which just opened up down here at the Village Collective. Mm-hmm. So really, really cute shop. Tons of really amazing old vinyl records. And they're a really, really cute couple. Yes. I love it. It's just so fun to go in there and talk to them and check out the music.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So West Lane Vinyl Night. And then Taquitos Jesse will be there.
Okay.
Okay. And then on Saturday, Taquitos Jesus will be there.
All right.
So you're going to see West Lane at Brews on the Mountain this weekend at West Park. I'll talk about that in another minute or so. But they also say that after Brews on the Mountain, you can continue the party back at West Lane with the 58s. They're going to be playing music there in the evening.
Okay.
So, yes, lots of fun stuff. And Taquitos Jesus will keep the food going so we can keep drinking beer all night long.
Yes. We need that.
Yes, we do. Local Craft Beer has their very popular musical open mic night every Thursday. And then Friday through Sunday, Lupita's Hot Tamales will be over there. And every Wednesday, Geeks Who Drink Trivia Night at 6:30. All right, Brews on the Mountain.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. It is going to be a packed house, a packed park, I should say. So heading over to West Park, which is at 490 West D Street. TVRPD has been working so hard on this event, and it's just going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
But you're going to find local craft beer, Bravery Brewing, West Lane, Tehachapi Mountain Brewing. TK's will be over there. And then Kern River Brewing, Lengthwise, and Transplant Brewing.
Awesome.
So lots of wonderful beers. And if you're an IPA fan, you're going to find plenty of IPAs. If you're more of a stout fan, you're going to find some of those darker, heavier beers, all kinds of red ales. I mean, it's going to be a wonderful opportunity to really just kind of taste what all of our local breweries have to offer.
Awesome.
Yes. So that is 2 to 6 on Saturday.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. That'll be a good day.
Oh, yes.
But we know there's even more happening.
Oh, absolutely.
This weekend is full.
Yeah, very busy weekend.
Yes.
You can start Saturday bright and early with Bark for Life and keep the party going, celebrate your charitable efforts there at Brews on the Mountain and check out the breweries and wineries after that. So you are just going to be busy.
Yes, absolutely. So let's start with that Bark for Life.
Sure.
That starts at 9 a.m. over at the Tehachapi Depot Museum. Check in. It's $30 day of. It's been $25 if you register ahead of time. And that's a Relay for Life event.
Yeah.
So it's from 9 to noon. And bring your pup, dress him up in purple. And then the first 75 people that check in will get a little doggy goodie bag from Canine Creek.
Awesome.
So a really, really fun event and a great way to raise funds for our cancer fighting efforts.
Yes, absolutely. Great way to get out there, get a little bit of exercise, and bring your dog. How fun.
Yeah. And then we have a senior fair at Wood Family Funeral Services in Woods Pavilion. That's located at 321 West F Street. That's an easy address to remember.
That
I
is,
like that.
yeah.
321. And that's going to start at 10 a.m. Tons of information for caregivers, for the elderly, for our wonderful seniors in our community. Lots and lots of information. Everything from dental care to Medicare to sometimes vehicle registration. It's like everything is there. And if you're a local caregiver and you're maybe struggling with some parts of it, or you don't know some of the resources that we have in this community, this is the place to go. You're gonna walk away with a huge bag full of information.
Awesome.
And there's a ton of people there that are really involved and really care. So
super important resource for our seniors here.
yes, absolutely. Please go to that. And then St. Malachy Church is doing kind of a fall fun festival on Sunday. That will be from 11 to 5. And they're going to have bounce houses, some desserts, some games, all kinds of fun stuff to kind of keep this fall fest going.
Awesome.
So that'll be really fun on Sunday. We know Brews on the Mountain, like you said, is happening on Saturday. Yeah, just a ton happening.
Yes.
And then we know that Gallery and Gifts has started their witch hat decoration contest.
Yeah, how fun is that?
Right? I love this every year, and people get so into it. So if you want a hat, you can go to Gallery and Gifts and purchase one for $3. Entering the contest is free.
Oh, cool.
So that's really cool. But the deadline is October 2nd. So make sure you get that in there before 5 p.m. on October 2nd. And then they judge and they see who the winners are. And then they put all the hats on display all throughout the month of October.
I love that.
Right? Our local public library has family story time happening Friday at 4. Saturday at 11, try sewing. Tuesday at 10 is Baby Bounce. 4 p.m. is ASL Club. 5 p.m. is Lego Club, all on Tuesday. Wednesday next week is ASL for Kids at 11:30. And at 4 p.m. they have a game that they'll get out and play with everybody. On Thursday next week at 11, there's preschool story time. And then at 4 p.m., family movie.
Awesome.
So, yes.
Always good things happening at the library.
Right. That's everything I have for this weekend and coming up. But we know next weekend we have resource fairs and, safety fairs. There's honor flight breakfast happening at Christian Life Assembly at 9 a.m. And then Thunder on the Mountain.
Woohoo! Thunder on the Mountain. People are getting super excited for this event.
Super excited. I can tell you that there's nearly 250 cars that have registered.
Wow.
Yes.
And we know Tehachapi is a last minute sort of town.
Yes.
So I can guarantee you're going to be pushing 300 cars.
Yes.
Easy.
I absolutely think you're right on that because we've gotten at least 50 registrants in the last 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
So, yes. So we're very excited. That's going to be an amazing event, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Smoke and Jack Primo is going to be playing most of the day. And then we'll have Kelsey's right in Centennial Plaza serving up delicious food throughout the day. There will be coffee and donuts in the morning and lots of opportunities to either purchase merchandise or learn from some of our local vendors. We're going to have dynamic touch detail and first class window tinting. They're going to be out there. We're going to have a couple vendors selling different types of clothing and Subaru from Antelope Valley will be up.
Cool.
So yeah, kind of a cool opportunity to learn from different businesses up here, but really just to see some gorgeous, gorgeous cars and to hear the thunder at noon.
Yes. Be sure to be there at noon to hear what it's all about.
Yes. So we'll talk more about all the fun things to look forward to in October next week.
Okay.
But I hope everybody out there is enjoying this weekend and enjoying the rest of September before it flies by.
It already has flown by.
Yes.
It's September 19th today. What the heck?
Right?
We say this all the time.
It was Labor Day like yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And here we are already through, I would say, the first month of fall. Oh my gosh. Time is just flying. So everybody listening, make sure to seize the time, right? And get out and enjoy these events before it comes to the end of the year. And you're like, where the heck did the time go? I missed out on all the fall fun. And no, don't do that.
Right? When we're saying, oh my gosh, it's already 2025. Where did...
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So when you're listening to this, be sure to be taking notes. And if you're not, you can head to Discover Tehachapi, their social media, and they do a great job recapping all of the events. So you can easily refresh your mind of, oh, what did they talk about? Oh, yes, I need to go here and here and on this day at this time. So you guys do an awesome job with that at Discover Tehachapi.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And if you are listening and you have an event or activities that you want shared, you can send us a message on social media at City of Tehachapi, or you can email us media@tehachapicityhall.com, and we will be sure to share it. And likewise, if you have any questions as well, you can direct those to those sources, and we'll try to get them answered. Claire, as always, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, everybody listening, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you back here next time on Tehachapod.